I'm in a wall. Right. The World Cup groups, they've been drawn. I'm really late to this, but like, it's not my fault, okay? I don't have to keep up with everyone else. Remember, you are new. I was going to say if you're new. You are new. So make sure you become one of the first members of the family. That's gonna be great. You're gonna tell your kids about that. It's gonna be class, right? And because this is an international video, we cracked out the Gerrard shirt. We had to do it, okay? But we've got that out to remind us of the good times, okay? Just like the last World Cup was. Now, first of all, I'd just like to say that draw dragged on. Like, honestly, I can tell why they did it so early, because I thought that it was going to end by the time the World Cup started. It was so long. It's like an hour long. Honestly, I was so bored. And why do they have to take out a red ball? They were like, go ahead and take out the red ball. Why couldn't you just assign them to the groups? I didn't understand it. But anyway, you also had that guy that took about 7 hours to unfurl a piece of paper. I'm bored. You had the dramatic music leading up to it and everything. You thought this is a big moment. And then they draw a group they draw a team that can't go in that group because they're in the same continent or something. Like, I don't understand. Just put them all in the same hat, get it over and done with. That would be sick, because you'd end up with, like, Belgium, Spain, Germany and Portugal in a group. That'd be great. Like, come on. Stop giving us restrictions and, like, stupid, like, why did they have to pull out which place in the group they'd be? Apparently it's so you know when the fixtures are, but I don't care when it is. I don't care who we play first. We're playing all of them anyway. Anyway, let's go through and just have a look at the groups and see, like, what do we think of them? What do we think? Is it a good group? Is it going to be interesting? What are the talking points? Can't believe we're doing World Cup stuff and it's only April. Group A, we've got Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal and the Netherlands. So, it's an interesting group, isn't it? Let's just start with the facts. Qatar, bottom. You got to be honest here. They are a very weak side compared to the rest of the World Cup, and I don't have much hope for them, to be fair. I don't even know if they're going to get that much for home backing. I'm not sure how big their national team is, but obviously with all the new stadiums being built, I'm sure loads of people from Qatar will want to go, like, check it out. Also, how do you say it? Is it Qatar or is it Qatar? Ecuador also in there. They're a decent team. They'll do all right in the group. I think they'll come third, but I just don't see them getting through from there. They've got some decent players, but I don't think it's enough. Senegal, I think, will go through probably second. Like, they're just a great team. Obviously, Sadio Mane, Idris Gana Gueye, and I just can't wait to see them there. You just got to hope that none of those teams get blinded by their lasers. The Netherlands as well weren't in the last World Cup, so it's great to see them back in it. Group B. What am I tapping? England are in Group B. So we've got England, Iran, USA, and either Ukraine, Scotland, or Wales. I feel bad for Ukraine, okay? Because everyone's going on about how Scotland or Wales are qualifying. Ukraine are better than both of them, and I reckon they'll probably get through, especially with the situation that's going on at the moment. You know, they just need that solidarity within their country, and I really feel like they'll get through. And it'd be such a good story if they do, because, you know, they really deserve it. So I reckon that will be England, Iran, USA, and Ukraine. Either Ukraine or maybe Wales, but I don't see Scotland getting through, and I don't want Scotland to get through. To be honest, we've got the best group here. We've got the most straightforward group. I'm not going to say easy, because nothing's easy with England, but, I mean, when I was looking at the pots and I was going, please be USA, please be USA, please be USA, it was USA. I said, please be Iran, please be Iran. It was Iran. And then I was like, oh, it better be Saudi Arabia, and it was, but of course they can't get in because of all the stupid restrictions, blah, blah, blah. You just knew that we were going to get that European team. It's going to be an interesting one, to be fair. There's some teams that we haven't played competitively in a long time. It's going to be a good group. I'm really interested to see USA play as well, funnily enough, because they've started getting some good talents in, and I think that's going to be a cool match to play against. The Ukraine, Scotland and Wales one is going to be an emotional one, whichever team it ends up being. But to be honest, I'm very happy with that group. I think it's an easy group that we can get out of and definitely progress into the next few rounds. Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico and Poland. Now that's a tricky group, I can't lie. Saudi Arabia, I see them finishing bottom. Maybe Mexico third, Poland second, Argentina top. Argentina are very hit and miss in the World Cup though, so they could be really good, they could be terrible. Mexico can be really good as well. They were good in 2018, so hopefully they'll do pretty well. Poland, they've got Robert Lewandowski. What else can we say? It's not one of the hardest groups. If you're Argentina, you're looking at that and going, there's some good big games to get our teeth into, but equally it's one that we can definitely get out of, and I can see the third place being used on Group C. Group D, France, Australia, United Arab Emirates or Peru, I think that is. So out of that, I see it's being Peru. I've heard a lot about Australia not going to get through, apparently. They're not going to get anywhere near it. Then they got Denmark, and Tunisia will win England's World Cup group last time, of course. They were decent. They held us out for a long time. I think we won 2-1 in the last minute. But it's going to be a tough group. I think Peru will finish third. Maybe Peru will get through and finish third. Tunisia bottom, I think. Denmark will win the group. I think, like a shock, they'll win the group. And France will be second. I know everyone's saying Denmark will be second. Come on. They just got to a Euro semi-final. They've got Eriksen back. They've been looking good. I don't see why they can't win that group. Group E, Spain, New Zealand or Costa Rica, Germany and Japan. I see that being Costa Rica out of New Zealand or them. That is a very, very tough group. Japan, don't underestimate them. Japan could get through here. Germany was shocking, obviously, last World Cup. A bit better in the Euros. Spain, really good in the Euros, got to semi-finals. I don't know where I see this going, to be honest, because Spain can be hit and miss as well. They can be terrible on their day. They can be terrible. They can be great on their day or terrible on another day. For some reason, I see Germany winning the group here, even though they've been lackluster in recent years. I see Germany, then Spain, then Japan, then Costa Rica. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. Another very good competitive group. Canada, obviously, the newbies in this. Alphonso Davies and the lads. I can't wait to see them. Belgium, look, they're going to win the group. Belgium and then Croatia. And then I think it'll be Morocco and Canada. Morocco, again, a very good team, so don't underestimate them. Group G has Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland and Cameroon. It's one of the easier groups, I think, especially for Brazil at the moment with the talent they got with Vinny Jr. and stuff, so they're going to get through top. And then I reckon Switzerland, then Serbia maybe, and then Cameroon. But I don't think there'll be a third place qualifier from that. The final group is Group H, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay and South Korea. Now, South Korea were great last World Cup. I have a feeling they'll snatch third and they could possibly get through from that. Portugal will finish second, I think, and Uruguay will finish top. People write off Uruguay, they're a really good team, so I think they will get through. I'm going to do some full predictions at some point, but that's just my initial reaction, to be honest. I think there's been some really good groups picked out here, especially, Spain and Germany in the same group, Belgium and Croatia, England and possibly a home nation, and the USA as well, France and Denmark. There's some really good groups in there, and I am just so excited to get this World Cup underway. It's annoying that it's in winter, but do you know what? It's the World Cup. It doesn't matter. It will do. Is it too early to start saying it's coming home? Right, I'll see you later. Bye.